Good evening to you, one and all. Shadow Temple of the Zeldathon and Lionhearted teams back with more the Somnium Files. I was just actually thinking about that particular song that I was just playing there. Fun kind of story about it. That was of course a song from the Rocket League soundtrack. It came out back in 2015. It was very exciting for the time, and the music was weirdly engaging for some reason, even though it's a game about like cars that can fly and play soccer. And that song in particular, I don't know why it sticks with me, but it is the first song that I ever listened to on a plane or while taking off, because it was like the first time that was allowed when I flew, and it was me going to TwitchCon. And for some reason, all of a sudden, as I was listening to that, I was like, wow, that's 4 years ago. Craziness. Absolute craziness. But anyway, we're getting ourselves into more we are working our way, trying to get through the mystery here, trying to figure out who killed Shoko, the mother of one character that we know, and the estranged ex-wife of another character we know, who we're also trying to find. And we're being followed around by a teen idol. We just finished talking to an actual factual Yakuza boss who is a really big fan of that idol. And now we're going to get ourselves into all this madness, wherever that might go. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm excited to find out, and I hope you are too. So, without any further ado, why don't I actually start up the game so I can see it before I do anything else, because that would be a bad idea otherwise. Let me start that up right there. Oh, look at that. It's working just fine. Let me put that right there, and then we'll be all set to go. And bam. Excuse me. Every time I think I'm being slick, then all of a sudden it just takes a moment for the game to load in, and then I feel terrible about it. Hey, Twister, how you doing? Thank you for Twister for the host. It is not every time. Is this the last time I'll be playing this game until after TwitchCon? Yes. Yes, this will be my last time playing before I head out to TwitchCon, because Marissa and I are heading out Thursday night, actually. So yeah, I'll be gone for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday's stream, which means that I will not be available for 2 separate streams. I know, I'm sorry. It is what it is, though. I'll only miss one Fire Emblem, though, because I still will be live tomorrow. Contrary to my own previous opinion, I don't actually have musical tickets this Wednesday, and instead it's actually next Wednesday. So, it'll be fun. Hey, Zero Apollo, you're doing homework right now? Hey, you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do, right? You can always have this in the background, listen on up, and then once you're done, you can join up with us, right? It's always a nice way to pull it off. All right, let's load up and see where this madness takes us, yeah? Let's see here. We were in the Kumakura office. This is the one right there. Let's jump right on in. Successfully loaded the data. Let's roll in here. I always find it interesting, the little loading screen here is just like, let's check out all the places we've been to in day 4. Oh yeah, we got beat up by inmate number 89, who used us as an excuse to escape. He knows something about this whole crime, the serial killer that we're trying to track down, but we can't get him to talk. And then he beat us up and then knocked us out and then ran away. And now we don't know where he is. So that's fun. We just talked to Momo Kamakura and Iris, who is apparently okay with this weird situation that we got ourselves into. There's a dragon right there. Nobody else is here. Let's move on. We got a few options here. We're trying to find a guy named Renju, yeah? Hey, Frosty, you did not miss anything. We literally just started. We're looking for a fellow named Renju. He's a former friend of ours. He is on the run. Presumably somehow with the prisoner. The prisoner actually was picked up by this guy. And we got to figure out what's going on with that. Thank you much, Shinrin, for the 55 plus 5 bits. Thank you for, of course, becoming the top 3rd big giver of the week. Appreciate that a lot. So I'm just turning up my speakers. I was like, God, it's really quiet. I can't believe I can't. This game's so quiet, but It's just my speakers turned down a lot. Thank you, Shinran, for the host. All right, we have, let's see here, 4 different places we can go to. We can go to the Matsushita Diner, where Oda's family hangs out. We can go to the cold storage warehouse, where we found the dead body of Iris, which is weird and sad, but is even weirder by the fact that Iris is currently with us. So, something funky is going on there. What's up? Oh, okay. Marisa's freaking me out. We got ourselves 2 places we also need to look at for Renju. The Akume Shrine and the Sunfish Pocket, which is a little maid cafe. Why don't I try Akume Shrine, because that's a new one. Oh, no, I'm sorry. What do you get? Really? Jesus. Do you need help? Akume Shrine, Monday. Bento celebrated by his graduation by stealing trash from the bathroom. What degree did Bento get? He got a degree in communication.
Okay?
Iris?
It's okay.
Iris.
I just, missed a step there.
You sure? You're not looking so good, my dear. Why is it so dark? Wasn't it daytime in Komakura's office? A little spooky. Okay, so now we're hanging out at the shrine. Guess that's about it. Guardian dog statue. A guardian dog. Lantern. A stone monument. Fascinating. Flowers.
It's too far to see.
Too dark, too.
Well, let's use night vision. Feels a little unnecessary, but cool. We can see the flowers now.
An iris. More specifically, a winter iris.
Why do they keep following us?
This is the same flower that was on display at Iris's house.
Yeah, that's right. A winter iris. What? Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second here. Bento may be playing around a little too much. Sorry about that, folks. apparently, you know, he graduated and immediately thought that was his cue to start misbehaving all over the place. What degree? What degree did he have? In communications, actually. Go figure. So he's gonna go far, this pup. He can just figure out how to stop stealing trash from the bathroom. All right. Let's see what else we got going on. We got the Choyuza. A Choyuza. You wash your hands and face here. Thank you. Thank you for explaining that a little bit more. Arch. The arch. Fascinating. Tree. A tree. Can they, like, seriously, man? He was set on getting his, well, you know, he thought about doing pre-med, then he realized that he just didn't want to be in school for more than, like, 2 months, so he decided to go to communications instead. Sacred straw rope. A sacred straw rope. Thanks. The offering box. A rope hanging from the bell. It's pretty dark in here. It's kind of spooky. What's going on here? Oh, shrine. A Shinto shrine. Looks rather solemn. Iris is looking off in the distance. Still calling him Dr. Bento? Fair enough. You're looking at the winter iris, aren't you?
Yeah. How did you know?
Intuition.
It's the same kind that's at my house.
They didn't have silly text tubes, but just, yeah, it would be nice, some Jevons, for sure.
I told you about what it means, right?
Although they do this thing where whenever you have a duplicate out there, it's either green highlighted text or then just black. So that works out nice.
Good news and hope.
Yeah,
Iris is also a part of the eye.
that is correct.
And the Greek goddess of rainbows.
Yay!
She delivered messages from the gods. That's why the flower means good news and hope.
Nice. Do you know about this shrine?
It's called Ikume Iribiko Isachi no Mikoto, or sometimes Ikume Tenno, or Ikume no Mikoto.
Friends just call me Ikume, though.
There are legends about this place written in the old text. It's a shrine dedicated to the gods.
Well done, by the way, to the actress for just pulling those off effortlessly.
The old legend goes like this. One day, Ikume Iribiko sent one of his followers, Taji Momori, on an urgent quest
Wow, she knows this story by heart.
to find a mysterious, magical fruit.
One of my favorite kinds of quests.
A fruit called Tokijiku no Kaku. It's said that eating it will grant you immortality.
Sounds like a pretty nice fruit.
After many hardships, Taji Momori was able to find the fruit.
Yeah! Hey, Bob, by the way.
But by the time he got back, Ikume Iribiko had died.
Aw, man.
Taji Momori mourned. He handed half of the fruit to the man's wife, and he left the other half on Ikume Iribiko's grave, then died on the spot.
Jesus! Nobody ate the immortal fruit. Should have done that a little bit faster. Hey, Mr. Wilson for the host.
It is said that that fruit is still inside the shrine behind us.
Whoa.
Really? The fruit of immortality.
Would be nice.
Yes.
Just gonna have to break into this shrine, don't mind me. Hit me, get. No, it's not gonna work. Never mind, it's fine. Iris, what else we got going on? Immortality, huh?
Not interested?
No, not really. I'd rather have normality than immortality.
Fair enough. Hey, Dragonite. How about, your thoughts?
It's nostalgic.
How about that KFC dating sim? I have, not seen anyone play it, but I read reviews, and not that anybody's surprised, but it is apparently not great.
This place is a memorable one for me. 6 years ago, I used to come here with someone.
Someone?
I used to call him Uncle. He was a thoughtful, reliable man. I thought of him as a father.
Oh no, Uncle!
But one day, he just disappeared.
Not Uncle!
She's talking about.
The guy that her mother dated.
Hitomi's lover.
Yeah. About this uncle.
When you asked me why I became an idol, I wasn't being entirely truthful.
Oh, okay.
I told you that it was because I wanted to become famous.
Yeah, which, I mean, fair play.
But more specifically, it was for Uncle.
That's kind of nice. Yeah, apparently, the KFC dating sim, like it doesn't even like play off like as a parody of dating sims or anything like that. It's just, what if we took the dating sim basic structure and just stuffed as much fried chicken and mashed potatoes in as we could possibly manage? That's really all it is.
I've been looking for him for 6 years, but I didn't find him anywhere.
Oh no, Iris. You can find him at the state penitentiary.
I didn't know where else to look. So instead of me finding him,
You're trying to make him find you. Aw. Hey, Pokemon Shadow Master, how you doing?
I thought that he could find me instead.
And biscuits and coleslaw. Thank you, Shinrin.
You think if you became famous, he'd contact you?
Yeah.
So that is why she became an idol.
That's so sad.
I mean, it's also been my dream since I was little. That's a part of it, too.
She just wants to find her father figure.
So why do you use the name Asa? Shouldn't you use your real name?
Oh, no. I don't
Absolutely
have to.
not. You should never use your real name when it comes to this stuff. Isn't that right, Marish Kebab? What?
He was the one who came up with the name Aset.
What?
He told me that if I ever became an idol, I should use that name.
Wow, that was a very specific set of advice that worked out for you really well. Your brother brought your food? Nice! What did he bring you? How about Renju?
Mr. Okura isn't here.
No, we were supposed to find him here.
I mean, of course he isn't. It's not like we came here right away.
That is true.
He's already taken off.
Too bad.
It looks like there are no further clues here.
Yeah.
It appears we've wasted our time.
Oops. Chinese food? What kind of Chinese food? What'd you order?
Date, we have no time to waste.
I'm just
We should
summarizing.
get moving.
Got it.
I understand, but we gotta... Son, you gotta do the summarization on these things. Sunfish Pocket. Let's check and see if he's hanging out over the maid cafe. I could go for some Chinese food. Marissa, can we get Chinese food tomorrow? Okay. What are we getting tomorrow? Oh, I forgot. We'll have Blue Apron tomorrow. That's right, because we'll have 3 new meals. Fair enough. I saw a familiar face as I entered. Kung Pao Chicken Classic. It was Mizuki. Iris and I sat at Mizuki's table. Wait, why is Mizuki at this place?
Wow.
No.
This is surprising.
No, Mizuki. Why do you have, like, the platinum trident? Mizuki, no! That was 0 on the billboard there, Missy. It's true. Tex-Mex said, well, at TwitchCon or Asian food? I mean, both, if I can help it. Ooh, that's a good question, Marissa. Shiitake tacos or mushroom tempura bao? It's not a mushroom. Tilapia mushroom bao and shiitake tacos. But I want shiitake tacos, Marissa. It's chicken taco. Wait, it's not tilapia tacos? I'm confused. Tilapia, comma. Chicken tacos, comma. Or tempura mushroom bao. Oh, okay. Those are the 3 we have available to us tomorrow. Now I know. That was not. Oh, that was the fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, it means that she spent a pile of. Oh, also her dad owns the place. That's true. I didn't think about that. All right.
What's going on here? Why are you two together?
Mizuki, you sound concerned.
Oh, well, it's...
A little jealous.
Forget it.
She doesn't like two people in different circles of her life joining together.
Thanks for letting me stay last night.
Oh, no trouble at all. Anytime.
She's like 12 and she's more mature than I think I was at the age of 19. Maybe more mature than I am now.
You could even live with me if you want.
That's a great idea.
You should ask your mom first.
The
Not yours,
roommate I
Mom.
have right now really sucks.
Hey, I let you bench press at 2 a.m. every morning, all right? I sleep like 5 feet away from it, but you know what? I don't make a fuss about it. I know you want to get buff. I just leave it be. But you're the one causing the trouble. Yeah, no, it's fair. Hey, J Van, how you doing? Yeah, no, mom that's living. I'm talking about Tessa's mom, not Mizuki's mom, because that would be difficult. This girl. Anyway, we got ourselves a lot going on here. Cream soda. Mizuki ordered a cream soda. I remember when she called me childish for ordering cream sodas. I guess because she is a child, huh? Mizuki is sitting there. Menacingly! What are you doing here?
What are you gonna do? Scold me or something?
Maybe?
Why do you care what I do?
I don't know. You live with me.
Why are you so angry?
Seriously.
I'm not angry. In fact, I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling great. How dare you tell me that I'm not feeling good? Because I'm feeling good.
Excuse me.
Yes, mermaid. Can you help me? Mermaid took me to the corner of the store.
Mizuki was crying earlier.
Oh, no.
Crying?
Yes. We were trying to cheer her up.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to her mom was...
It's pretty awful, I'll admit. I guess it's unfair of us to assume that this 12-year-old girl would, bounce back from her mom dying 2 days ago.
and we thought she was having a hard time.
Right.
She must have come here looking for company.
Aw.
That's probably why she stayed with Iris last night. She didn't want to be alone.
I suppose we're not spending a lot of time at home, are we?
Shoko's body is still under the jurisdiction of the police.
Uh-huh.
There has not been a ceremony, nor has the body been cremated.
Very nice, Balloon Dog Esquire. Yeah, we got that. We got the chicken tacos and we got the tilapia this particular week. The bow things are always fantastic because I love steaming those bao buns and like just stuffing them with a bunch of good stuff. It's always good. Always impossible to eat, but always good.
The culprit has not been caught, and we cannot locate Renju. And on top of that, her roommate has abandoned her.
Wow, what a dick. Ha! Wait a minute.
I did not abandon her.
I'm trying to figure out this.
There are many ways you could
you know, the
calm
thing.
Mizuki down.
Mizuki is just trying to act strong.
I get you.
Please, try to understand.
All right, fine. I'll play ball. About Renju, have you seen him?
The police asked me a bunch of questions,
Yeah, I imagine.
but I don't know where he is.
Man. About the Okira Fishery Warehouse. Do you happen to hang out there on weekends with your dad?
Why are you asking me about that?
I don't know. Maybe you know something about it.
I was just curious.
That company was made by my grandpa,
Yeah.
but Daddy has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
I don't know anything about the warehouse.
Just figured we'd check, Mizuki. Thank you for trying. Can we not really check out this extremely terrifying looking glowing trident in front of us? Is that not something we're allowed to click on for some reason? Hey, Iris. Iris is sitting there. Thanks. Never had him? Oh yeah. No. I've it's probably my maybe like fourth set of bow or something, and it's super good. Super good. Hey, be careful because sometimes they can stick to like whatever you're using it to steam them with. But if you nail it, it's very good. Don't be afraid to use it as like a little open-faced sandwich, by the way, though, because again, they kind of fall apart in your hands. Anyway, Iris, do you know this mermaid?
She's my friend from back when I worked here.
Yeah.
We would hang out outside of work too.
We go to haunted places and UFO sightings and stuff.
Oh, dang.
Blow those boys away!
Whoa, what?
Blow those boys away!
Blow those boys away. What?
Yeah, blow those boys.
Wait, Mizuki, no.
Mizuki,
You really shouldn't say that.
Blow those boys! It's like a kid learning a swear word. Now we're never going to get away from it. About your visit. She never told us about the visitor last night. We need to find that out. Hey, Dark Raiden. Doing all right? How you doing?
Iris, I still need to know. What were you doing Sunday at 2 a.m.?
You seem very concerned about it, after all.
you haven't fulfilled your promise.
What?
This is the date. I fulfilled my promise.
We're now at the Mermaid Cafe. Ta-da!
I told you. No info until the date is complete.
Yes, this is the first route that we played, Javeman. I have not had the need or want to swap to other routes yet. You did just indeed walk into something, Dark Raid. Welcome. You should be used to it by now.
Don't you get it? This date isn't over yet.
Ay, but I need to know about Renju.
Mr. Okira helped me when I was just starting out.
And now you are Renju.
You know how my mom is single?
Yes. It's like a whole part of your backstory.
He really supported her.
Aw.
He even changed my diaper when I was a little baby.
Aw.
I got hired by Lemniscape all because of him.
Nepotism.
Iris used
Huzzah!
to stream all her own content.
Oh man, that sounds awful, Iris. I can't believe you had to do that for the longest time.
Like singing and dancing and gaming and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But before we knew it, she went viral.
Oh, shit. Someday. You finally got to proof your hour? Hey, there you go, Dark Rain. Congratulations.
Right, I heard about that. That's how she started getting offers, right? But because Iris's mom knows Renju, she decided to go with Lemniscape.
Right.
But there's more to it than that.
Can't believe Renju got Iris partnered on the Switch like 6 months into her streaming life. Oh. Hey, you know what? You know what, though? I do have a song named after me. Just saying. It exists. Popsky made me one. It's lovely. Don't sound bitter. I'm not bitter, you are.
There are other reasons.
Shut up.
Daddy was totally taken in by her talent.
Yeah?
Her talent?
Dancing, really.
Okay.
Her dancing is what got her into Lemniscape.
All right.
He knew ever since she was young that she would be talented. He didn't want any other agencies to have her.
Okay. What'd you say, Marissa? I apparently need to start working on original dance routines in order to finally get my viral hit on the Twitters and the Twitches and the YouTubes.
I didn't know that.
I will someday, guys. Someday. Just you wait.
Daddy's not the type to give compliments.
Ah.
This is kind of embarrassing. I didn't know he thought of me that way.
Apparently it does. Look at you go, Iris. It was slightly less than nepotism. Still kind of nepotism, but you know, it's fine. You like dancing, right?
More than sleeping and eating.
Oh man, then I am not cut out for this game.
Well, maybe about the same as eating.
Okay, maybe I'm all right.
Anyway, I've always loved moving my body ever since I was a little girl.
All right.
And you're fast, too.
Yeah, I did a lot of track meets.
Oh, dang.
Were you always the anchor?
Then why did she keep getting outrun by that weird purple guy? Should be able to just cardio her way around him.
That's amazing.
I told you that Iris is the goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology, right?
Yeah.
She was the messenger of the gods. She had to be really fast.
Rainbows being so fast to disappear was the source of the legend.
That's cute. What did Mizuki think of you on this date? So far she's been pretty pissed at us.
You're as fast as your namesake then.
You want to race?
Sure. Let me get the chance.
Think she's gonna kick our asses, Date. Have you seen the trench coat you're wearing? It's the very definition of like unaerodynamic. Can you run someone in someone else's dream? I don't know. Let's see here. Can you show me your dance?
Right here?
Show me your moves.
Oh, I want to see, too.
Oh man, it's happening.
Me too.
He's aerostatic. You know what? You're right. You're 100% right. Is that the word? Is that the right word for it? I mean, it makes sense in terms of like the literal opposite of aerodynamic. But hey, Leolite, how's it going?
I would also like to see that.
Wow, everybody's in, including my eyeball.
I don't know.
What?
Come on, just show us.
Dance, person, dance. You know how to dance, so dance.
But... All right, I'll go set up.
Oh boy, it's happening.
Wait!
Mermaid, you enabler. The mermaid didn't listen and hurried off.
Jeez.
Dance, water, dance.
Yay! Iris, we're ready.
What? I couldn't hear you.
All right,
Subfield of
world,
fluid statics.
get
Aerostatics is
ready.
the study of gases that are not in motion with respect to the
Invincible
coordinate
rainbow
system. Oh boy.
arrow. Hit it!
All right, I'll let them do their thing. Mizuki's very excited.
Teacups that are flying on maps mystifying.
I was not expecting
You'll
this.
think that I'm buying this old tale of mine. A journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes. You've seen in your mind. While the old bow their heads, while the blind meet the blind, the marble loses shine. The eye clouds by design. But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows set sail through the night sky to embrace you.
Wow.
Jesus, allow your heart to take you. Never let this merciless world erase you. Passing down the light Tessa, you're the best!
Yeah, that song probably works better in Japanese if I had to guess. Some of those bits, you could tell the person was trying, but
That
it just,
song. Mr. Okira wrote the music, and I wrote the lyrics.
it kind of sounded like it was like Google translated from Japanese into English. You missed the song, Marissa.
So it holds a special place in my heart.
Aw.
That's right. I forgot he wrote music.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, he's really talented.
A Just Dance stream? My studio does not have that kind of space. Maybe someday, but not today.
I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
Aw. Well, that was the whole thing. A rusty drum. Japanese lyrics are more abstract things a lot. Fair enough. Marissa has demanded that we go back to the VOD at some point.
I thought
Oh,
I
she's
told
going
you
right
this
now,
already.
actually. What, Mizuki?
Don't ask me the same questions over and over.
Okay, I'm sorry. Jeez.
Date, look.
Is she lying? She doesn't know. She does know something about the fishery.
Lying?
What in the world?
Possibly.
Thank you, Marissa, for
She
the
may
host.
just be excited or upset.
She did just watch just a intense dance session there. All right, mermaid. Why always X-ray, huh? What do you expect out of this, man? I don't think you understand how X-rays work. Ta-da! Surprise! She has bones. Buddy.
Those are some nice hip bones.
Oh no. Oh no. Let's see. Well, what's your relationship with Mizuki, out of curiosity?
Mizuki comes here a lot.
Uh-huh.
She's really friendly with everyone.
She apparently also burns a lot of cash.
I like it here. Everyone treats me nice.
Yeah.
Is it because you're the daughter of the owner?
No, it's not like that.
No, she didn't like us saying that.
We're BFFs.
You could tell in her voice just like, no, it's not like that.
She wields extraordinary power with that trident.
Yes, she does.
The Okiura family is really something else.
Was Renju here?
I've heard that Renju was sighted here.
When do you mean?
Within the past day?
When? I got the info a few minutes ago, but I don't know when he was seen.
Right.
Oh.
Ringing any bells?
Well, he hasn't come by today, but yesterday.
Oh, he made it by yesterday.
Yesterday? But I was here yesterday.
Probably after we left. I presume.
It was after that.
Yeah.
After you and Ota left.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
You didn't ask,
Yeah.
and I don't have any way to contact you.
Both correct.
Damn it.
We just missed him.
Either that is to be a letdown or is to be hella dead, Duel. Hella dead. What was he doing here?
He was looking for Iris. He was asking everyone where she was.
Huh.
Looking for me?
That's weird.
Yeah.
Little suspect.
Did he give a reason?
No, not in particular.
Iris, can you think of why he would be looking for you?
Unless he was your visitor that night.
No, not at all.
Mizuki?
I don't know either.
Yikes. Okay. Well, mysteries just keep piling up, don't they? Anything else?
Anything else? Well, he did seem really sick.
Yeah, probably because he was just in an accident recently and all that internal bleeding is fucking with him a lot.
He was pale and sweating a lot.
Good old 1 minute podcast. Hello, my name is Renju. This is Iris. How are you doing, Iris?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
It's a wonderful time to have you here. Tell me, how much do you like being an idol?
I really enjoyed actually a lot. It's pretty fun, honestly. I like to dance a lot. And
That'll do it for Renju's 1 minute
Must be
podcast. Thank
because
you very
you
much for listening in. Check us out on iTunes. Bye. 1 minute podcast.
Perhaps.
All right, place your bets. What do you like in men? Number 1.
Well, a triple wart sea devil or an Anacanthus barbatus.
You know what? I wasn't expecting that, but I appreciate the effort.
That's a mouthful.
Indeed. All right, summarize time.
Unfortunately, we didn't find Renju here.
Nope,
But we discovered that he was looking for Iris.
for some weird reason.
But why?
Yeah.
We can think about that later.
Decisions and questions.
Let's get going.
I did X-ray her, Marissa, yeah. With the expectation of like,
You know, X-rays just show bones. They just show bones. She's not actually a mermaid.
what if we X-rayed her and there was just like this giant sword that she had like strapped to her back and we didn't know? A trident. A trident. A trident. It's a light that looks like a jellyfish. I don't think there's anything else going on in this place, so it's time to head on out. We only have 2 places left, the cold storage warehouse and the Matsushita diner. Let's go to cold storage. This is where we found Iris's dead body that first time, and then her body disappeared and Iris was fine, which we believe we managed to make happen by saving Iris in a dream. Seriously. Cold storage warehouse, Monday. Strange business indeed.
I saw it. I'm sure. Your corpse, Iris. Right here.
But I'm here now.
You are.
Maybe I'm a ghost.
Ah, ghost!
You don't look like a floating sheet. You have legs.
Ooh, gotcha
Maybe
there.
they're not legs. Maybe they're my boobs.
I'll admit I didn't think about that one. I tried to picture Iris's breast swinging down there like that, and then I decided not to.
Didn't you say that you saved me in your dream? What did you mean by that?
I told you that I'm with an organization called Abyss, right?
Yeah. I don't think I actually mentioned what it does, but you know, it's fine.
Yeah, you told me 2 days ago.
We find clues in the minds of suspects and witnesses. We enter what we call Somnium, a dream world projected by their subconscious.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
That's what the entire organization is about.
How do you even do that?
We have a machine that we call the Sync Machine.
What is that?
It's a very large place where you put water in, but that's not important.
It's a sync machine.
Oh.
That's not an explanation.
It's the explanation that he knows and he probably got from Pewter.
Tell me how it works.
Well, I can explain, but it will require a bit of background to understand.
Here we go.
Background?
Hold on, and he pulls out like an entire green screen and just lays it down so he can actually show simulations and such. Switchboard. Switchboard installed in the back of the warehouse.
Get out of my house.
What the hell?
I'm a poltergeist inside the circuit board.
Ah, poltergeist circuit boards.
What?
You said I was a ghost, right? Maybe I'm haunting the warehouse with spooky astral projections.
No, I don't like
What are
spooky.
you talking about,
An ice cutting machine. A forklift. I don't see anything special about it. A forklift. The tires of the forklift and the ground are completely frozen. It's exactly the same all the time, forever. Why do I even bother? Yeah, I'm not going to check out the rest. Iris, do you know about the Better Business Bureau?
I've heard of it. The blood-brain barrier, right?
Oh, that BBB. Sorry, never mind.
Inside the skull, there's an army of little teeny tiny soldiers that surround the brain.
Yeah, and they protect it from blood. I get it.
They protect the brain from bad stuff in the blood, right?
Sure, one way to think of it.
That's almost it. Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
The blood-brain barrier describes the architecture of the microvessels of the brain.
So as to prevent nasty things in your blood from destroying your brain.
It is a kind of shield that protects the brain. To get through, an object must be no larger than 0.4 nanometers.
As it turns out, our brains are kind of important.
Objects too large to slip through the barrier cannot physically access the brain.
It's pretty handy. What do you know about the Wadget system?
I guess not.
Nope.
No, I know what it is.
Wait, what?
It's the core programming behind AI, right?
Really?
That's right. What's wrong?
What?
You're shivering.
I don't know, maybe because we're in a freezer. And she's not really wearing pants, if we're being honest. Hey, Montaro, how's it going? Long time no chat.
It's
How you
nothing.
been?
Don't worry about it.
To borrow Pewter's explanation, with the advent of the Wadjet system, we can extract the data of the human psyche.
Hooray!
This data is sent to the brain, which achieves the sync.
All right. What do you know about nanomachines, son?
Nanotech? Yeah. Technology related to really small things. Like really teeny tiny things.
Yeah, it's super teeny tiny. That's all right, Montaro. You do you. You do your stuff. May, you know, keep yourself busy. What have you been up to?
And when they make a machine, they're called nanomachines.
Son?
I heard they use them a lot for medical and tech fields. Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses.
It's true.
They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said.
Fun fact, you in order to use nanotechnology to cure yourself of cancer, on the bright side, you get cured of cancer. On the downside, you will forever hear inside of your body just tiny, minuscule little beep, 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 beep for the rest of your life. It is what you're stuck with. Such is the curse.
Well, I don't know if it was like beep, beep or rrr.
One of those, right? Yeah, absolutely. I think you can get different flavors.
But anyway, nanotechnology costs tons of money. Only a few people can even afford it.
Oh, got a job at your, starting a job next week at your old taekwondo. Nice. Nice.
My college professor said only the richest of the rich have nanotechnology. But he's pretty liberal, so...
Uh-huh.
Largely accurate.
I would say he's probably not wrong. Nanotechnology is coming along, but it's not there, Eddie. Saving some paleo people.
Nano is a prefix meaning 10 to the negative 9th power. A nanometer is therefore 0.0000000001 meters.
It's a very small machine.
The sync machine uses machines approximately 2.16 nanometers long.
That's pretty intense.
Viruses are on average 20 to 970 nanometers. So sync nanomachines are far smaller than that.
And we just have nanomachines rolling around in our brain? Is that what's happening?
This allows them to access neural circuitry.
Hey, Coloring Needle. Honestly, not a whole lot. Every time we jump in, we're like, we're going to a place. Anything happening here? No. All right. That's what keeps happening. She might be going into college.
During a sync, the nanomachines are used to write in the syncer's data.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Here's how sync works.
Okay, you have the basics down.
And now I'm just going to repeat exactly what Iva told us.
Let me explain how syncing works.
We're explaining syncing.
Syncers like me equip the sync gear and use it to access the subject's brain. Inside the helmet are nanocables, and on the tip of each of these cables is a special nanomachine. But the machine can't reach the brain through blood alone.
Goodness, I have a hard enough time keeping like regular cables together. Imagine if you had nano cables. You'd breathe on it and it would actually shatter. We have not played bingo in a while because, I don't know, are people still interested in bingo? I feel like whenever I generate a new card, people are generally like, oh, look at that. I clicked on a thing and then, or I marked one off and then I forgot about it for the remaining 3 hours. If people want them, I can start making them again. I just wasn't sure if people were really excited about them anymore.
Do you know why?
The BBB soldiers say go away and push them back?
Aha!
Well, yeah, kind of.
Essentially.
But for the sync to work, we have to get the nanomachines into the brain itself.
So you have to skip the blood-brain barrier in order to get... Ooh,
How do we do that?
Make them super small.
Drill a hole in the skull?
Yeah! No! Bad. Wrong.
No.
In Shovel Forge, you can use a pickaxe and...
Just ha! Ha ha! We're inside the brain now. Now we just need to put the brain back inside.
No, it has nothing to do with tools. We don't have to open a hole.
Mm-hmm.
Skulls already have holes in them. One of those holes is the optic canal, which is a nerve canal located behind the eyes.
Ooh.
The nanocables of the sync gear go through your eyes, then go to the back of your eye socket, then through the optic canal to the sea.
So those weren't actually like, oh god, those aren't like VR goggles. They're instead like eye devices that send wires into your eyeball.
The sea?
Yeesh.
The sea of brain cells, anyway.
Yeah, I mean, bingo is an experiment, and I wanted to see if you guys were excited about it. And some people were for a while, and I can try to bring it back again if we want, but otherwise, I don't know. It kind of felt like it kind of ran its course.
That sounds kind of romantic.
Though I'm still happy to give out sub gifts if we finish bingo. I mean, if you go find the previous bingo card, all that worked for today.
It's only a chunk of protein.
She seems rather unperturbed about the eye, like the nano cables going through your eyeball.
Once the nanocables arrive at their destination, they can begin the sync process.
Eh?
They slide into the brain like roots of a tree.
Cool.
And on the tip of each cable, the nanomachine sends and receives data.
God, so it floods your entire brain with nano cables? That's a little much.
This is controlled by the Wadjet system. And that's how the sinker and the subject exchange information.
Exchange?
No wonder it has to happen like in secret 5 stories underground.
Think of it this way. The human brain has a max capacity of one psyche, one consciousness.
Depending.
Multiple instances of consciousness inside one brain can cause a total collapse of higher brain functions.
Yikes.
You know how a car only has one steering wheel?
Says you.
If there were 2, there would be accidents all over the place.
Actually, that is what happened in my prototype. Never mind, continue.
Well, don't some planes have 2 control sticks?
Shut up.
Okay, maybe it wasn't the best metaphor. What I'm trying to say is that the human body can only hold one person.
Right.
If you try to have 2 people inside one brain, it will break.
I see.
So that's why we need to put 4 people in one brain. It'll be like a seesaw. It'll just balance itself out. Continue.
Because of this, the sinker's data goes inside the subject's brain. And the only thing inside the subject's mind at the time of the sync are their memories.
Mm-hmm.
Like a house with no one inside.
Great.
We sinkers break into the house, look for clues, and leave.
We smash up the television, we say hi to the dog, and we head on out.
All within 6 minutes.
There's a time limit?
Yes, or else the house will collapse on our heads.
Fun.
The neural circuits would become too deeply entwined with one another.
That would be pretty rough.
To put it simply, the sinker would be trapped inside the subject's house.
Gross. I mean, poor guinea pig person. What about us? Who has 2 thumbs, only 1 eye? The main character of this game.
Thank you for explaining it.
You're welcome.
I don't completely understand how sync works, but still.
Neither do we. It's okay.
Just don't tell anyone. This is extremely confidential.
Which is precisely why we told a teen idol with an audience of millions.
It's okay, I won't. Date, tell me this. Who did you sync with yesterday?
Didn't I show you his picture?
Yeah, so Sejima.
Congressman So Sejima.
So that's why you know so much about him.
Uh-huh.
But you've never met him, right?
I haven't, I swear.
Okay. I was just wondering if he was the one who found you at 2 a.m.
Hey, Date, you saw my corpse here, right?
Yeah.
I'll just restrict it to my tier 4 patrons on Patreon. There are only 3 of them. For $10,000 a month, they can access things like government secrets.
I did. I'm sure of it.
And in SoStream, you saved me from getting killed.
Right.
Yeah.
And then somehow, I resurrected.
Yeah.
Ponga Ponga KG.
Date,
Sorry.
that means you're...
Your hero?
Oh! I'm a Chew? Now, excuse me, I'm Date. Chew's my best friend.
Date, is the cold too much for Iris?
It's pretty chilly, and again, she's not wearing pants.
Yeah, I'm freezing too. Iris, let's get out of here for now.
Roger that.
Oh, let's move. Last place to go, Matsushita Diner. Grab some late night snacks. Matsushita Diner, Monday.
I'm so hungry.
Tessa?
Well, good thing we are coming to a place with food. Oh, hey, Oda.
Why are you here?
It's a little Steins Gate, from what I've heard, Leolite, yeah.
I told Date I was hungry, so...
I've always wanted to eat here.
Really? Like, genuinely? Or are you just trying to find an excuse to find Ota?
I'll have my usual, Ota.
Because this is like Ota's, like, fondest dream. And someday Iris would come and eat at his establishment.
Yes, right away.
Oda flew into the kitchen. Iris watched him go and took a seat. Look at him being actually focused on his work. I thought he was gonna be like staring at Iris the entire time and just be like haphazardly like throwing ingredients in. She's like, ah! Just chopping away. There's a menu on the table.
Rhoda Kazuraki's grilled tongue with salt.
Grilled tongue with salt. Very much, Brother Aron, for the 13 months. Get those Temple Thoughts in chat, please, and thank you, by the way, folks. How you doing tonight, Brother Aron? Let's see. What else is on the menu? Oh, that's it, huh?
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
My favorite.
Mayumi's juice with mold.
That doesn't sound so good. The counter. None of us can figure out what the sauce is. Disposable chopsticks. Sweet. All right. By the way, folks, as a reminder, tonight's the last night of September. After that, there's no more September, as we all know, because September is ending now, right? As September always ends on September 24th. Anyway, congratulations on that, Brother Aaron. That's super awesome. $100 for the Starlight Children's Foundation. Sweet. They're the folks who are making like gaming cards for like children's hospitals, right? Neat. Yeah, anyway, September, once again, folks, if you have not subscribed to this or any other channel on Twitch, now is your chance to get half off on a brand new sub. It sounds like it hasn't been going very well with a lot of people, but, you know, it's still a thing. Still a thing that's happening. And also, as you see Marissa doing right there, if you use a Subway cheer mode, you can get yourself a, I can't believe October's tomorrow either. You can get yourself an additional 10%. Look at that. She gave 20 bits and an extra 2 were dropped in by Twitch/Subway. So there you go. It's a thing. This drive specifically was to get VR for kids in hospitals. That's super sweet. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Spooky month is soon. All right. There's more days in September, but not more days in September, unfortunately. Thank you, Trius, for the 63 plus 6. See, you're thinking with 10%. You know what's up. They're much, first off, nice. And second off, congratulations on becoming the top third big giver of the week. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, September kind of ended early. Presumably because they didn't want to run it during TwitchCon, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of a weird choice. Have you been here before?
Yeah, I have.
Oh.
Have you met Ota's mother, Mayumi?
Yeah, but
She doesn't like you.
I don't think she likes me.
No, she calls you a witch.
That's not true.
It's so true.
Mom is just jealous of how pretty you are, Tessa.
Uh-huh. Mother-in-law is, or your future mother-in-law is just a little jealous.
Not very reassuring. Whether out of jealousy or otherwise, she still doesn't like Iris.
What's your usual here?
Omelet rice.
Of course.
Ota's omelet rice is so good it gives me stomach cramps.
That's not usually how food works.
Is that a compliment?
You're embarrassing me.
I know. My omelet rices give off the best stomach cramps. What?
Well, Ota appears to have taken it as a compliment.
Uh-huh. I mean, I hear you from a perspective of, like, super rich food always makes me feel a little sick afterwards, but, like, what? How do leap year birthday people deal with their age, like, on IDs? As we all know, people who are born on a leap year day just have themselves, a birthday every 4 years. And then, so, if I'm a leap day birthday, I would only be 7 right now. so crazy, right? The time just doesn't tick by. And what do you mean, Leela? What are you looking for here? Like it just naturally passes a year, like around that time, I'm sure. I get what you're trying to figure out. Google it, find out, report back, let us know about Iris's resurrection.
Iris, about your coming back to life.
Oh no, I'm against TOS. I'm secretly 7.
Hold it! What do you mean coming back to life?
Oh, don't worry about it. She just got stabbed a whole bunch and then thrown into a... Oh, right. Shouldn't tell you that. I decided to tell... What? Tell Oda about Iris's resurrection.
Date jumped into a parallel world where I'm still alive.
Hooray!
Tessa died?
Yep.
That is an alternate dimension where he also dies. Of a broken heart. I don't know. I'm guessing they either pick the day before or the day after, right, Leolite? Like, I'd imagine, right? Either 1st of March or the 28th of February is the birthday then. Iris is sitting in front of me. Thank you. Oda's cooking in the kitchen. You're good at cooking, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
My dad taught me when I was little.
Hey, look at that. Oda's got a redeeming skill.
You're making me something too, right?
Sure. My treat, Date.
Aw, it's actually nice. I was waiting for a snappy comeback, but that was actually like, yeah, I'll toss some more eggs in for you, buddy. I'm like, aw. Let's see. Where's your mom?
She's in the living room. I think she's watching TV.
He just has, you know, for her, he's got like some bacon, some like, some ketchup. And then when he's like, you're going to make me some, right? Yeah, sure, of course, Date, on me. And he just reaches for the rat poison.
How about you? What are you doing here?
I was just doing some meditation, lying on the ground.
Okay.
He means sleeping.
Date, why are you with Tessa?
Don't worry about it. Why do people keep asking?
We are.
Iris, don't you dare torture this poor child. He is a fan of yours, and you don't break his heart like that.
Not Shovel Forge.
On a date.
Ah!
Oh, a date. Huh.
Huh.
A date?
He's feeding you. Unless you want like his hair in your omelet, don't say things like this. They say you picked the 28th or March 1st, 16 years after you're born to get a license. There you go.
I'm on an investigation, and she wouldn't let me go.
Oh, Oda, dreams crushed.
Date, I have some delicious fugu eggs. I promise they're not poisoned. Would you like some?
How poison?
No thanks. I'm fine.
Oh, boy. Where's Renju? Have you seen him here?
You're still looking for him?
Yeah.
Well, like I told you before, I don't know.
Great! We've learned so little about the parallel world.
Hey, can you tell me about this parallel world idea in more detail?
Oh, sure.
I mean, Shamila, she's the only one with an explanation for it so far, so sure, go for it.
How should I explain this? Well,
Ha! You see, it's kind of like, sort of like, gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna grab some afternoon delight. No.
Oh, I know.
Yeah?
Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. If we tie, nothing happens.
Oh no, we're about to make another split.
We just shake hands. If I win, you have to give me something.
Uh-huh.
What if I win?
I'll do anything.
Anything?
Dante's down! Down! Hold on, let me just take this real quick and just roll that up real quick and be like, Dante, down! Down, bad boy! Down!
Mm-hmm. Anything.
What?
Date, your heart rate is rapidly increasing.
Hey, War Acolyte, how's it going?
Why exactly is that?
All right, let's do this.
Dante.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Da! Scissors! Scissors.
Shoot.
2. Damn it!
Yay, I won.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. You see, this looks like scissors, but it's actually paper.
It's paper that I cut before with scissors.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, why did I throw out scissors? Why?
We gotta have to go back in time
You're really not taking this well.
to the Sigma thing, right?
So I get my prize.
Just gotta get myself killed, and then I'll just go back in time to another timeline.
I don't have any money.
I don't want money.
What do you want?
Instead,
Yeah,
can you pet my head?
Why?
And say Iris is a cutie cutie?
We're gonna do this, and Oda's gonna throw a kitchen knife directly through our scalp.
The cutest person in the whole wide world? A cutie angel?
Okay, now I'm starting to forget what you said initially. Can we just play Shovel Forge?
fine. Iris is a cutie.
Iris is a cute. He's doing. Dante's just going through this, and you just see a single tear fall down Oda's face as he's cooking his omelets.
No. Put your heart into it.
Iris is a cutie
Oh, no.
cutie, the cutest person in the whole wide world, a cutie angel.
Oda, no! I repeated the whole thing while petting Iris on the head.
We just played rock, paper, scissors, right?
Yeah,
I won and you pet me.
true.
But in a different timeline, maybe we tied. Or maybe I obeyed your orders and did something really scandalous.
Scandalous.
Rewind time, do it now!
Quick, go back to the flow chart!
I do not have that functionality.
Okay, I'm just actually a little curious. Let's check out this flow chart real quick. Nope, false alarm, not happening. That's concerning right there, but all right. Wait, you tied? Really? Interesting.
So those timelines are what I'd call a parallel world.
So you think I jumped from a world in which you were dead to this one where you're alive?
Potentially.
That's what I think.
Huh. Parallel world, huh? I can't believe it, but...
Sure you can.
I mean, we were now in a world where someone who's definitely dead is now definitely alive, so... Whatever, man.
Parallel worlds exist.
Yes, Pseudoscience Hour, you know it.
Do you know about the Mandela effect? Or the Booba Kiki effect?
Oh no, it's happening. It's happening. All right, enjoy yourself, Pokemon Shadow Master. Have yourself a good night.
Or the 100 million balls? If I explain that, would you believe me?
Imagine a world where there are 100 million balls. That's the whole theory. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Hey, Woodfisher, how's it going?
Sounds really interesting, Tessa. I know some urban legends like that.
Keep cooking, slave.
The spatial temporal man, and the lost friend, and the story of two sisters.
Just say, like, what if she just turned around and just like, how dare the servants talking to me now? I've heard people talking about it. Let's see, are we talking? Okay, I'll leave that one alone for now. Mandela effect?
Do you know Nelson Mandela?
I do. I mean, not
yeah.
personally.
The former president of South Africa. He helped abolish apartheid.
Kind of an important figure in history.
He died in 2013, but a strange thing happened.
He sat up and said Mandela effect, and then he died again.
When the news broke, people all over the world thought, didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980?
Did they?
That's the Mandela effect.
Oh, okay,
It's when your memory and history have discrepancies.
cool. I admit, it did not happen for me on account of I was born after 1980.
There are lots of examples.
Okay.
Like the name of this kid's book with the bears having different spellings. Or people remembering that Kennedy was assassinated in a 4-seat car.
Was he?
But in our world, he was in a 6-seat car.
Oh, shit!
Huh. I thought it was a 4-seater too.
I thought it was just like a bench all the way. Never mind.
Or that electric mouse from that video game. You probably remember the tip of its tail being black.
It's brown.
It wasn't?
Nope, it's all yellow.
What?
And the design didn't change.
Oh.
Lines from movies, company logos, historical events, and little things.
Uh-huh.
The Mandela effect is everywhere.
Cool.
Why do you think that is?
Is it the Berenstein Bears? Oh, yeah? Or is it Bernstein? Is it Berenstein? Interesting.
Because those memories are from parallel worlds?
That would explain it, I guess.
They're black and yellow. Exactly, I thought so. How about the Booba Kiki effect?
Dante, look at this picture.
Look at this photograph! Every time it confuses me mostly. Iris pulled up a picture on her phone.
There's a famous experiment regarding this picture.
Mr. Pennybags doesn't have a monocle? What? I don't know who Mr. Pennybags is. Is it the peanut guy? No. Funyan Rimpa, yeah. I was kind of expecting that too, honestly. Monopoly guy, got it.
You show this image to people around the world and ask a question. Which one is Booba and which one is Kiki?
The white, gold, black, and blue dress. Okay, fair enough. But I feel like there's a little bit of power of suggestion in there too. Like if you were to tell people that the Monopoly man doesn't have a monocle, I feel like your brain first tries to imagine the Monopoly man with a monocle and then tries to erase it afterwards. And I feel like that almost has like a cognitive dissonance there more so than the actual effect. But no, I'm not a psychologist. Which one's Booba and which one's Kiki? Probably Booba on top and Kiki on the bottom, right?
Believe it or not, 98% of people asked have the same answer.
Because we just, based on the sounds, we kind of have this sort of unknown, weird kind of attachment towards different
The
things.
rounder one is Booba, and the jagged one is Kiki.
Based on sounds.
Isn't that weird?
Now, I can't even remember the Monopoly man.
In other words, everyone thinks that Booba is a certain way, and Kiki is the other.
Right.
It applies universally across languages and cultures.
Just Kiki is very sharp, and Booba is got this really kind of curvy, roundish thing to it.
It's like something ingrained inside all humans.
Yeah. Most people think it's the thing with confusing with the peanut guy. Yeah, it makes sense.
Like worshipping the sun and the sea. Or thinking that the mother is soft and the father is jagged.
Aw.
Regardless of your culture or background, you probably think this way.
Look out for those jagged dads. I remember when I tried to hug my dad when I was 5 and got impaled. Careful, guys.
It's what Jung called the collective unconscious.
Ooh, we're going into some Jungian psychology, huh?
There exists a second psychic system of a collective, universal, and impersonal nature, which is identical in all individuals. That's what Jung said about it. Think of it like bamboo.
The roots, the mementos.
Bamboo stalks look like individual plants since they're separated. But underground, they're all connected.
Whoa.
Human psyches might be like that too, connected at a subconscious level. That's...
The parallel world?
Yeah! You saved me in the dream, right?
Uh-huh.
And dreams are all about our subconscious minds.
So now we got Persona and this shooting for Jungian psychology for the basis of their plays.
So if you follow the roots...
You get to another bamboo stalk.
Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm. So we actually dug into someone's core and then accidentally shot out the other side. Weird. All right, tell me, these 100 million balls.
This world is full of really interesting stuff. But you know the most interesting thing of all?
The secret room, 100 stories underground underneath the Eiffel Tower filled with 100 million balls.
No, what?
That humans exist at all.
Marissa liked that one. Balls!
The universe developed in a very particular way to get here.
Yeah,
If things were even slightly different,
it wouldn't work out very well for us.
well, the galaxies and solar system and all of that might not have existed at all.
And that means humans would never be born. And even if everything happened exactly like that, the probability of human life developing is extremely low.
No, we are super fucking lucky for that. I appreciate that the universe did all that stuff so I could sit here in a chair and shout at you over the internet.
And yet, here we are.
It's great. It's great! 100 million balls?
Imagine a box full of ping pong balls, labeled 1 to 100 million.
I think we need a bigger box.
Would you be able to pick out the one?
No. I mean, probability-wise, technically, yes.
Not likely.
But what if there were 100 million of you?
The idea is that they're all eventually you'd find a reality of you that would definitely do it.
Well, then one of us would definitely pick up the one.
Exactly.
If unlikely didn't happen, there must be no one to remark that is unlikely, therefore it must have happened. Ta-da.
The birth of humanity is so improbable that it's basically a miracle.
She means you just say, which you're saying then that there are like 99 million other universal truths that are like just bunch of soup.
But if there were multiple universes,
Then it wouldn't be strange that at least one of them had humans in it.
Right.
She is describing the anthropic principle.
Okay.
I may have underestimated her intelligence.
She seems to have a lot of time to study. Sure she's a streamer? Iris is sitting in front of me. Otis, how's that business going back? Oh yeah, it's right. He has rumors that he wants to tell about. Legends. It's not about the lost friend.
There's this kid, A. He's in elementary school.
All right. Well, at least, in elementary school, he probably didn't use enough time to type spelling his name.
Well, A had this close friend named Suzuki.
Okay.
One day, after school, they're walking home together.
His 569s, nobody get 145, 105,205, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Probably not.
A turns around to tell Suzuki a joke,
Okay.
and Suzuki is laughing his butt off.
That A, always the prankster, that A.
And he's laughing and laughing, and he laughs so hard that his eyes fall out of their sockets.
Oh, God, no! God, I need to... Oh, no, I need to stop listening to comedy stuff. I don't want my eyeballs popping out.
what?
Well, they were hanging down out of his eye sockets. The nerves were still connected, but... A is, of course, in shock and doesn't know what to do.
He keeps looking around, and the eyes just keep following him around.
Suzuki just takes his eyeballs and jams them back into his eye sockets and keeps walking like nothing happened.
Yeah?
So A asks him about it. Like, hey, are you okay? Your eyes fell out. A is really concerned for his friend, you know?
I would imagine.
But Suzuki just says, yeah, I'm fine. He doesn't say anything about it.
No biggie, happens all the time. God damn it, Fosh. Suzuki really had an eye for comedy.
And by now, A is really curious. But he's not getting any answers. So they just part ways and go home.
A, for the remainder of his short, sad existence, is unable to sleep and dies a painful, insomniatic death.
The story only gets weirder from here.
What?
The next day, A goes to school, and Suzuki's not there.
Instead, he looks at his chair and only his eyeballs are there.
A is confused and asks his teacher about it. Hey, where's Suzuki today? And the teacher says, Suzuki? Who's that? There's no Suzuki in this class. A says, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about? We both went to prom together. Of course there's Suzuki's. What are you telling me?
And he goes and asks all of his classmates about Suzuki. They all say the same thing.
What?
I don't know him. There's no Suzuki in this class.
So that kid must have jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki.
Apparently, you just have to get someone to laugh hard enough to knock out their eyeballs, and then all of a sudden, bam, parallel universe. I gotta remember that one next time.
That's what I think.
Uh-huh. Hey, Oda, did you know that if you stop telling legends, then your omelet rice will be done.
Couldn't Suzuki just be an imaginary friend or something?
Also, if you've ever made an omelet before, you would know that it takes approximately like 3 minutes to make one.
No, A was really serious about remembering Suzuki.
What, are you trying to convince some chickens back there to lay some eggs? Let's hurry it up, Oda. Come on, come on.
It is weird. And there's no way you can pop your eyeballs back in like that.
Well, not necessarily. There's such a thing as a dislocated eye.
Yeah, and it is a rough thing. My dad actually had to deal with it once. He worked as an ER doc for a few years, and whenever he just felt like he really wanted to gross up my sister and I, he would just tell us about some relatively life-threatening, but still entirely gross thing that he had to do at work at one point. Such as...
It actually isn't too hard to put your eye back in if it falls out.
Ota is correct. Dislocated eyes are easy to replace in their sockets. As long as none of the nerves or blood vessels were damaged, there are usually no lasting negative effects either.
It's just really traumatic in an emotional sense.
But that doesn't prove this Suzuki exists.
Well, I guess not, but...
God. I guess just because it's such a sensitive organ, but for some reason, eye stuff freaks me out more than anything else when it comes to like violence and stuff like that. Just eye, ugh. I can't handle it. I can't take it. Like, more power to people who can get like LASIK and stuff. It would bug the hell out of me. Let's see here. 2 sisters?
So, there's this girl. Let's call her B.
Really
She's
creative with these
practicing
names, Oda.
piano in her room. And her little sister is watching TV in the same room. B asks her to turn the TV volume down so she can hear her piano playing, you know?
Sure.
So B goes back to practicing, playing a little bit. But her sister doesn't turn the volume down.
How dare she? Go teach her what's what. I was thinking the same thing, Fire Roller. Dead Space 2 has this scene where there's this spinning drill that has to go into your main character's eye, and you're controlling the thing, and it's... All right, see you, Zero Paula. Hope you enjoyed. Have yourself a good night.
She's not listening at all. So B turns around to scold her.
There's nothing wrong with eyeball eating. You do you, but it ain't me.
She was really gonna let her sister have it.
Right.
But she's gone. She's nowhere to be seen.
Spooky.
She thinks, I wonder where she went. But then B hears her sister at the door. I'm home. B runs to the front door and sees her sister and her parents standing there.
Uh-huh.
So B asks, when did you go outside?
Right. Have yourself a good night as well, Brother Aaron. We'll see you. Thank you for the host.
But her mom says, what are you talking about? She went shopping with me.
Oh.
B is really confused by all of this, of course.
I imagine.
She asks her little sister about it, and she learns that her favorite TV show was on.
Uh-huh.
And before she went shopping with her mom, she was deciding whether or not she wanted to stay and watch it or not.
Parallel universes.
So depending on her decision, a parallel world was made.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. What B saw might have been from the world where her sister stayed behind.
I like how we're explaining this, though. There's like this image of like a 1970s psychedelic disco album sitting on screen. And last but not least, or anything else about that story before we continue?
I know a ton of stories like this.
Oh boy.
Like being suddenly transported 1 year into the future, and there's a missing persons report out for you.
What? Dark side of the moon, bruh.
You look down at your phone, but you realize that it's not yours. It's not the one you remember having.
Spooky.
You look through the contacts, and it's filled with names you don't recognize.
I think that's just the time, Oda, that you stole somebody else's phone by accident. I'm not sure if that's a parallel universe or you just stealing somebody's phone.
Sounds scary.
There's more, too.
Uh-huh.
Like this town where everyone is Japanese.
Isn't that Japan?
But they're speaking a completely different language. And all the signs and magazines and stuff have different letters.
There's a Tao, it's just Japanese!
And it's not like Korea or China. It's the Japan we know, but the language is different.
Whoa.
That's a prime example of a parallel world.
Hmm. How about the spatial temporal man?
Yeah, it's sort of like a common experience.
Someone who lives both in time and space. His unique power is existing.
A lot of people have experienced waking up in an uninhabited world they've never seen before.
It's in Japanese!
And most of them describe seeing the same person. The spatial temporal man.
Spooky.
He's supposed to be an ordinary old man wearing work clothes.
Okay.
The spatial temporal man guides people back to the real world.
Hey, all right, we gotta get going this way, all right? Please follow the blinking lights. If you ever get lost, just follow my light baton, all right? Right this way, sir, right this way. All right, thank you for joining me into the real world. Have yourself a lovely, magical, spatial, temporal day.
He tells them, this world is not for you, or something.
He does, you know, it's not much, but it's a living.
I'd like to meet him someday.
What about others?
So, this elementary school kid,
Oh boy.
let's call him C. He goes to school and there's a bunch of things on the floor.
Why are there so many elementary school kids?
Postcards, towels, a coffee cup, rice bowls, a sink, lots of stuff.
Puts food on a table, roof over my children's head, and some semblance of a stable time realm inside the house that I attempt to keep together with glue against the entropy of the universe.
But C realized that those were all things from his own house.
Wow.
How did they get to the classroom?
His backpack.
No one knows. It's not like anyone did it on purpose or there was a thief or anything.
Maybe something happened that made two parallel worlds fuse.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, they're fun thought experiments, but I feel like a lot of these legends could be, like, explained away. All right, Oda, summarize for me, would you?
When did you two get so knowledgeable?
Oh, I don't know.
Tessa is always writing about this stuff on the internet.
The answer is that the boy was homeschooled all along.
That's why I decided to research it too. That's how I learned all this stuff.
Why are all my things from home here? Because you're at home. All right.
Oh, hey, I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. I find that stuff fascinating.
All right, I'll shut you off there, Oda.
If you want, we could talk about those.
Maybe next time. Now, where's that omelet rice?
Tessa's hyperfixations are my mega hyperfixations. I want to know everything.
Done.
Oda brought the dish over. Lay out an omelet rice in front of me and Iris. Okay, real quick. Are omelet rices supposed to be an omelet on top of rice? Or is the rice in the omelet? Because right now I see an omelet, but I don't see much rice in there. Iris grabbed her spoon with a huge smile on her face.
Bon appetit!
She picked up a spoonful. No, actually, she tried to pick up a spoonful. Uh-oh. Your spoon, no! Are you okay?